What's up, YouTube? This week I'm going to be reviewing Elder Sign. So, like I said, I am going to be reviewing Elder Sign, which is a Cthulhu based game. It's a modular dice rolling co op sort of game where you're essentially trying to save the world from Cthulhu. There's a lot of components here and stuff, but let me give you the overview and we'll get into it. So this isn't the exact setup. I just wanted to sort of display kind of what comes in the box. But basically, what you do is you pick a great one or whatever they call ancient one. I don't know. Basically Cthulhu, a giant monster that you're going to be facing. That's these cards here. So they all have this doom track. If this doom track fills up, then they essentially come alive, and to defeat them is near impossible, but you always still have a chance. You pick an investigator out of this pile, and that's who you're going to play through the game. They have sanity and health, and if you lose either one, you essentially go insane or you die. And you do get to pick up another player if that happens, so you're never out of the game fully. But like I said, it's a dice rolling game. You're going to roll these dice, and you're going to be putting them on these location cards, trying to unlock certain... they have different icons on them. You're going to try to put them on the icons and essentially win that card. If you win that card, you get bonuses like these item cards and different things. And so these cards just keep coming in and out. It's sort of modular. Basically, you're trying to beat the clock. There's a clock over there, and as things progress, there's events that happen. You're going to be trying to beat the winning condition or whatever before Cthulhu or whatever monster you're facing off against comes to life. And if you do that as a team, then you win the game. If you don't, as I said, the monster comes to life, and then you enter into a different phase where you're trying to defeat them, which, as the game in the instruction manual points out, is pretty impossible. As you can see, this game has a lot of components, mostly cards and different little tokens and things. It's a great game. It's put together very well. These cards are very good quality. The art fits the theme, and it's a fantastic game. I really like these components. It's a lot to set up, but once you get going, it's a great set of components to play with. Well, okay, so this game it's a little complicated. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to. There's a pretty big manual to read, and it's gonna take a couple of playthroughs. Overall, I think once you get into it, if one person can understand it, I think you can relate that to the other players pretty easily. It's just sort of getting over that initial hurdle of understanding how to play this game. So is this game fun? It is fun. I love this game. Whether you like the Cthulhu theme or not, it's a fun dice rolling game, and it really does actually fit the Cthulhu theme, because Cthulhu tends to be about fear, and the game sort of brings an intensity to it with the dice, and in a way that translates into the fear aspect of it. Like, am I going to do it? There's an intensity about this game, and I really like it. That you're racing against the clock, and you're always kind of nervous if this the creature you're up against is going to come alive or not. So yeah, this is a fun game, especially if you like rolling dice. This is a great dice rolling game. So I'm going to give this game an S rank. This is a fantastic game. And yes, there is a bit of a learning curve, and I could knock off a grade for that, but this game is so much fun that I am willing to look past the learning curve, because once you learn how to play it, you can just play it over and over again and have so much fun with it. So if you like rolling dice, if you like games that have a little bit more decision in things and strategy in it, and especially if you like playing with friends as a group to overcome something, this is the game to get. Yes, it has a horror theme to it, but I think overall you can look past that. Um, I don't know if it's rated for 13 plus. If you were playing any co-op game, you can kind of play with younger people because you can help them along in co-op games. They're not on their own. So I think you could play this game with a uh, younger than 13, but they may not grasp all the concepts of the game. You might have to help them a bunch, but overall, great game. Definitely pick it up. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I make review videos every week, and check out my Facebook page if you want to stay up to date with what I'm posting on everything, anywhere. And as always, keep YouTubing it up.